Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday, November 7th, 2022, and we are now on day 4 of the Ontario Education, right? So, what's been going on in the last 24 hours? So, let's go right to the news and see what has been happening today. We've been doing daily updates now for a week, and we are now in the midst of today. We will know if the Labor Relations Board will declare strike illegal. If this were to be changed, we could be back in the classroom as early as tomorrow. So I hope we can be back in the classroom as early as tomorrow if the Labor Board gets this. Apparently, the team cannot be backing down if we were.
Thousands of students across Ontario will be staying home from school come Monday morning as the education workers' strike continues, leaving parents scrambling to figure out alternative plans. Good evening. The union representing 55,000 education workers in Ontario looks to be escalating their fight against the province. Now, a decision from the Ontario's Labour Relations Board will decide whether or not the strike is legal. CTV's Andrew Brennan has been following the dispute and joins us live now with the latest. Andrew.
Well, Andrea, CUPE's leadership has been talking for several days now about escalating and bringing in other unions and what they're calling a resistance to the Ford government and Bill 28. It remains to be seen what that could look like. Will there be potentially walkouts or protesting in other sectors? What I'm told now from a source is that all options are still on the table. Monday comes without a school bell. 6-year-old Sarah is being methodical, deciding her plans. What are you going to do with the day?
We will most likely be learning virtually, so I will not be going.
Well, many school boards are moving to online learning. 7-year-old Rahi has different ideas.
Playing video games.
Naya and Mustafa are 9 and 8.5. With their extra years and wisdom, they're thinking more of what they're losing out on.
Because I can't see my teacher.
We will only be meeting for 30 minutes today.
And I don't like it.
Early today.
I also have to go to daycare and it's really boring there.
We all have
because my mom has college.
Are you excited to stay home tomorrow with Dad?
Yeah.
But while Thor is ecstatic, him staying home comes with extra challenges for the Santos family, like many others.
Tomorrow I'm working from home,
like
so
a lot
tomorrow
of
I take care
us,
of him.
we have to
So I
from
have
home
meetings,
now.
so I probably need to guide him over the computer.
We are now in day
right?
4 of
so
strike.
yeah, it's kind of hard.
It's been hard for us as well, for sure. It's hard to handle.
We'll be in day
but
8.
at the
We'll
same
be in
time,
day
we are
5.
like on their
Tomorrow,
side.
And so are several other private and public unions. The opposition to the notwithstanding clause galvanizing and uniting them. This legion of labor unions plans to announce the next steps in what CUPE is calling the growing fight back against the Ford government.
Not only is this a humongous attack on education workers, but this is an attack on all workers.
A new poll out by Abacus Data finds 62% of Ontarians blame the Ford government for the school closures, 38% faulting education workers. Now, we're expecting the Labor Relations Board decision to decide whether this action was an illegal strike or a political protest with no other option in the coming hours, potentially into tomorrow is the latest we're expecting. While that's happening as well, we have the announcement from CUPE and private and public unions in the morning tomorrow. And CUPE demonstrators will be not only at the legislature, but at dozens of constituency offices, I should say, for MPPs throughout the province. As Monday, no children are in school, but they'll be on the picket lines. Reporting live, I'm Andrew Brennan. Andrea, we'll send it back to you inside.
Thank you, Andrew. And the disruptions continue. Those who rely on the GO bus will have to make alternative plans tomorrow. Over 2,000 agreement.
We now have
headed into the afternoon.
Well, yeah, so we now have 2 strikes going on now, not just one in the education sector. We have the one by Transit for Metrolink. They are now also on strike. So, just to give you guys a little quick update, it's back in. So, back in September, they started doing strike votes. And that's when we started really doing this. And then in October the 3rd, I think it was about a month ago, they voted 96.5% in favor of a strike. And then on, what was it? Friday, October 7th was when they went to file for a no board, they filed a no board report, and then on the 17th they received a no board report, and as a result, and then last Sunday, which was the 30th, they received a 5-day notice, and then after that, this is how we got to right now. I want to say this is now. Is it actually the biggest strike we have not seen here since 1997? This is the most people out work and went for under labor since 97 and 98. As you guys remember, Bill 160, we had that. Well, subtropical storm Nicole. Well, we have Nicole. Okay, well. We have made it down the 14 named storm. I wonder if it's starting the weekend and it moves through the open Atlantic. Because, well, Nicole is now at the active storm for November. I want to say, I believe this is the fewest we've had. Well, other than 2015, this is the fewest named storms we've had this year, since 2015. It has not been this above average. It hasn't been above average this year, as everybody initially thought. So this is the most inactive the Atlantic has really been since 2015, since the 2015 season. So all right, yeah, I'm gonna hop off here because I have to get ready for online learning, of course. And now we're in day 4 of a strike. I've been doing this every day, and the data tracker is going to count how many days we've been doing, and that's how long we could be out of the class for. And I remember the one in 97 lasted for 2 weeks, and only lasted for 2 weeks, and it impacted more than 2.1 million students. Apparently, they are actually serious about maybe declaring education an essential service. I think they're actually saying that this round of bargaining will be the last one because we remember what happened in Toronto. If you guys did not remember in Toronto, because we had the TCC was declared an essential service, but I may recall, we have not been in the classroom since 1997. Actually, this is the first time we have not been. This is the first time that we went through a full strike since in my 14 years of being in the board. So, This is a really serious deal. And the data tracker is counting all the days that we've been out of the classroom. So apparently today we are gonna have to log on at 8 a.m.
It's so much fun to bring a book to life.
Listen. Tis the season for families to dine at Swiss Chalet and enjoy the festive special. Our famous rotisserie chicken.
I have now been learning virtually now for. So I've been learning virtually now for 10 years, or not 10 years. I know. I have been learning. We haven't been virtual in quite a while, so I'm gonna hop off here, guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. So see you guys the next live stream, which will be tomorrow. So, all right, bye bye everybody.